What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome to my Madden 21 Chicago Bears franchise. It is the first game of the season, first game of the franchise. We're taking on these Detroit Lions at Ford Field, and I'm not sure what to expect here. I'm already running a Steelers franchise. That's going pretty well, and I'm hopeful I can do well with these Bears here too. But we'll see how it goes. There's a lot of questions here. A lot of questions at the quarterback position, offensive line, and we're facing Matthew Stafford today. We get to see Stafford and Rodgers twice a year. So that's terrific. We'll get our coaching adjustments set up here.
I think of numbers, and I mean passing numbers. 40,000 yards passed in his career last year before a back injury landed him on the IR after just 8 games.
All right, let's get him.
The Lions lost all 8 games.
We're going to play an aggressive defense, try to get pressure on the quarterback, make him make mistakes.
To compete in the NFC North.
On first down at Stanford.
There we go. That's a good start for the franchise. Danny Trevathan.
On their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
And we'll sit back in a nickel now. Nickel 3-3-5. Cover 3.
What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean that's really
Make that tackle. There we go. And so what do they got here? 3rd and 18. We're going to go back to the cover 3.
Definitely goes to the defensive player.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Looking downfield.
Yikes. All right. Good play. Who's that? Scrines? I'm still learning these guys. I know a lot of the players just from watching football, but I do not know the Chicago Bears roster the way I know the Steelers roster.
On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Joe Patterson.
So possession goes over here on
All right, so we're starting Nick Foles. I'll ask the same question I asked in the intro video. If you're a Bears fan,
that answer, Nick Foles, here he comes.
And we finally
what do I do here?
To one of the biggest battles of training camp.
Do I go with
Trubisky, the incumbent?
Trubisky? Do I go with Foles?
To be the starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears. The head coach Matt Nagy had said there wouldn't.
Do I just make it through this season and draft somebody?
Foles seized it and ran with it, and now he leads the Chicago Bears.
Now Foles. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
So you're going to see Steelers in the play calling here. I am using the Steelers offensive playbook, and I'm using the Bears defensive playbook in both of my franchises. And that's just to try to stay sane a little bit. Also, I've kind of gotten to know the Steelers playbook, and I really like the Bears defensive playbook. There's Jimmy Graham.
This one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So I don't know how much I can
defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
like what can I expect out of Foles here? I don't know how much I can push him, you know, to kind of make some dangerous throws. I know his accuracy is okay at best. Trubisky is even worse. Trubisky has a stronger arm slightly, but not as accurate. He is more athletic than Foles. There's Montgomery for the first down.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble.
Let's go empty Trey Stack.
Go play action, toss that bad boy deep.
Smash seam. See
Give it to your
if we can get Komet down the middle here.
Keep the sticks moving.
Nope.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's gonna get
I know Robinson's my best receiver,
at the 27.
but
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I really like Mooney,
Counting down toward the
and I'll
midway
see what I
point.
can do as far as developing him. He's got more speed. There we go. Get that first down there.
To the perimeter. If it's a 50-50 ball, more times than not, he's going to come down with it. And some say he was the victim of some subpar quarterback play last year. He didn't let that bother him at all. Stud,
And I may be turning these announcers off. I know I mentioned that in my Steelers franchise. There's Robinson. And he's in.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
There we go. There's a good start to our franchise.
22-yard touchdown grab.
We're playing on all Madden.
Have taken the early lead.
Default sliders.
Personally, for him, a great opening.
Oh,
drive. He
that
had
was a
3
wimpy
catches
field
and
goal. What
1
happened there?
touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a
Yeah, that's all it was. It was tremendous scouting on my part. Oh, that was a terrible kick.
You have a lot to handle in this one.
Jamal Agnew now to return it.
And we got a flag. What's the flag? Hold on them, maybe?
Turn up past the 30, but was it aided
Yep.
by an illegal block or a hold? Let's see.
Cheater, cheater.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Oh, Roquan Smith got a little pressure on him there.
Left side. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it
2nd and 5. What do we want to do? They're coming out. We're going to come out in the nickel. We're going to go over Storm Brave. This is going to be an aggressive defense.
Still had 62 catches for nearly 800 yards, and even more importantly, 9 touchdown catches included in that number.
Boy, yikes. All right. Well, Stafford is not afraid to throw deep against us, I guess. He's done it twice.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
So all even at
all
7
right.
now as they kick it away.
Let's go, Patterson.
He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Okay, who's tired here already? Oh, Patterson's tired. No wonder. No wonder he just returned a kick.
Successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start.
It's Robinson.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
All right.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up
All right.
27 on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just
Let's
saw
go
there,
flood drive.
Not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after.
Robinson in the corner. Oh, what a catch.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if I should have thrown that one or not, but he came down with it.
If you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past
Yeah, my
you.
only thing with Robinson, he's not that fast. He's like 89 speed. I mean, I guess that's all right.
So
Who do we got coming across here? Mooney. There's Mooney.
Now this will be caught by Mooney. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined.
Well, Foles is starting out okay here.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this.
Let's go, smash scene.
Execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Robinson.
It's Robinson.
I feel like Robinson's going to be my Smith-Schuster of this team here.
All the way down at the 2-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Let's see if I can run this slant with these guys.
Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings for some reason.
There it is.
Got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bears have taken the lead.
All right.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns.
So I feel like I can throw the ball with these guys, with Foles.
About altering their game plan, whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
All right, let's see if we can get these guys off the field here.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
oh, I'm getting beat here.
You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles.
I got a mismatch. I got mismatched there on the flanker. I think he was a flanker. He was a flanker or a fast tight end.
Maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Oh, man. All right. I think that's going to come back for a block in the back. But it's not pretty.
We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
It's not good from our perspective. Yeah. All right. Crowd doesn't like it.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give
okay, let's go nickel.
The point of attack, holding up. They won their battle.
We're going to come with them with a blitz.
Left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9.
And the screen.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the
Jackson is all over it.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing.
Oh man, wide open.
Jones, touchdown.
What happened?
Marvin Jones, 47 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing.
Stafford's killing us, man.
Down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out.
How did I get this weird angle here? Let's go, Patterson. Patterson's like one of the best kick returners in the league. I'm kind of hopeful that I'll at least, like I've been hopeful in my Steelers franchise that I'd get a kick return for a touchdown. It never happened yet, but I'm kind of hopeful for Patterson here. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we can do on the ground a little bit here.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick.
All right.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset.
Yeah, and I'm not quite sure what to do between these two halfbacks I got. And I also have, oh, what's the third guy's name? I've really got 3 halfbacks here to worry about, to work with.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the best.
So I've got Cohen, Patterson, and Montgomery.
But you know they'll take that type of result.
What did I do there? I thought I just put Patterson in. Yeah, I did. Let's go. Let's go, Patterson. All right.
First down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains.
I mean, Patterson's the faster.
No question about it. And here,
between him and Montgomery.
He's able to push forward, pick up that first. They run with Patterson.
Oh, nothing there.
Yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
All right.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like
you know what? Let's go.
You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the
Let's go for a screen here. If we can make it work.
On 2nd and 11 now. Foles. They'll try and set up the screen.
There we go.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Boy, Foles is perfect today.
It's a first down.
They ran that one well.
Having a perfect day.
Pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen. They send a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
First down. Here's the run with Montgomery. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll end with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
On 2nd down now.
Man.
It's Patterson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up.
I will say
just a 1-yard pickup on the play.
it is a big difference
Set up a 3rd and 1.
between this offensive line and the Steelers' offensive line. Not to say these guys can't do the job. I'm also coming off a franchise where I'm like at the end of it, so everybody has like a boost because of morale and everything. Oh man, 4th and 1. What are we gonna do? 4th and inches. Let's go.
4th down and a few inches.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but
and go back to Patterson.
Wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they
were
on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring
there we go.
Inches. This will be a critical call.
And he's going to have the first down.
Don't panic.
35. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down.
We get a score by the before the half here.
Off on first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it in.
Out of bounds. All right.
Keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Try to get a score before the half, and then we will
come down with a catch.
We'll get the second half kickoff.
His way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there,
there's Graham. Oh, Graham is so slow.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
All right.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
Nothing dumb.
Another year, he'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
There's Mooney. Oh no! That is the dumb thing. Oh, I don't know how. Yeah, I thought that was a good read. Obviously, I was wrong.
Last thing he said as we were walking off the field.
All right.
Want to play mistake-free football? Well, that just went out the window.
So there goes Foles' perfect day.
After he said that, you're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Oh, man. That is not grounding? I guess not.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to
protect him.
What do we
want to do here?
But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Back to the air. Stafford.
There we go.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Guy, I don't know his name yet.
So far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
After the sack, Stafford
I'll know their names. It won't take long. I know a lot of them just from watching football. From the time I've spent with the franchise a little bit so far.
Peterson. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough.
Take a timeout.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Jack Fox now.
Like I said in my intro video, I'm going to call guys by their numbers like Buddy Ryan used to. They don't have to. That was like a power thing, by the way, you know? I think. I mean, I don't know what Buddy Ryan was thinking, but, you know, that's like a power thing. Like, you're just a number. Do your job, or you are out of here.
Football 2020 coming up later tonight. It's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then two more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants.
There's Robinson.
And the Titans and Broncos.
Oh, see, yeah, if he had some speed, he would have been gone.
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 28 yards the game.
He's a good receiver. I'm not going to complain.
And this was a nice example of an offensive
Yeah, this cross wheels is my no-huddle offense. Is what I like to run. There, that's the route I threw before. It was intercepted.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside.
You get out of bounds? Yeah, I can't tell if these guys are out of bounds or not. I guess I should be looking for, I don't know what I should be looking for.
They'll throw now on the final play. And down inside the 15 he goes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Coach, what do we do? Kick a field goal. You got it.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is up and good for
All right.
And that will do it.
Not a terrible first half of the first game of our franchise. Threw a dumb interception.
Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Got burned on defense a bit.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full
Foles is playing well.
Games.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
Yeah, I always like Nick Foles.
See if Week 1 fatigue becomes any
Obviously, he did a great job in Philadelphia on the Super Bowl run. I kind of felt like he's not gotten respect since then. Not really gotten a fair shot anywhere he's been.
Offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And last time they got 3 points.
So we're going to give him that here, at least in this franchise. Nick Foles, if you're watching this, I hope this is some consolation.
Because you're exactly right.
He's probably watching it.
They didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember they did put points on the board.
Did he catch it? I don't think so. Did he? I guess he did. I didn't think he caught that.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in
The Y trips a week.
to clear going across.
Steeler fade. So we're going to look for Miller on the post or Mooney underneath.
First and 10. Out of the gun.
You go Mooney.
That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And Charles, let's get a look at the draft class for this offense. Remember, no first-round picks this year. They traded it away. How much of a detriment is that?
Well, what they're hoping is the reason they traded away that first-round pick, that player...
I got some hope for Komet.
He'll be an improvement for their team. And now as you get into the later rounds and the middle rounds of this draft, that's when your scouting comes to the front. You have to hit on those selections.
7 yards there and a first down.
Nice gain there.
All right, let's go.
Iowa State, David Montgomery, who often
Go back to this empty Steeler.
moving forward and knocking defenders back. He finished tied with Josh Jacobs for most carries by a rookie last year. But what the Bears need from him, improve on his 3.7 yards per attempt. If he gets that up,
There's Jimmy Graham again,
he can control
running in mud.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, I haven't met an NFL player yet that
So
doesn't
empty
use
tray stack.
criticism as an edge, and Jimmy Graham is
Post
hurt.
wheel.
A number of people think he's near the end of his career. He didn't put up
I think he's near the end of his career.
Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to play with a huge chip on his shoulder. Nice catch there. And he wants to show
There's Mooney. I gotta break him out. I don't know what I'm gonna. Same thing with Claypool in my Steelers franchise. I gotta find a way to get those guys some downfield looks.
Montgomery back to the ground.
There we go.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter.
I feel like he's going to be my number one back.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because
I know that's not really what the Bears do in real life, I guess. They kind of have by committee a little bit. But that looked pretty good right there.
A 9-yard touchdown run as the Bears push further out in front. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to get.
All right, so we got a 10-point lead on him. Stafford is not done, I'm sure. I gotta find a way to. Maybe we'll be playing some cover 3 coming down the through the 3rd and 4th quarter here.
After the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. So
all right, let's go. Yeah, let's stick with some cover 3 a little bit here. I'm still gonna have a 4-man rush in most of these setups.
They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Oh, Peterson.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford.
There we go. Who's that? Somebody I don't know his name. Akeem Hicks. All right, I know him. I know Akeem Hicks.
Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
After the sack on 1st down, Stafford firing quickly here, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to
3rd and 8. I think we're going to stay in this nickel.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Open man.
Make the tackle. Did he get it?
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Sometimes it seems like these animations kick in. It's just going to be how it's going to be.
It is for a rookie receiver to adjust to the NFL. I think the same is true for tight ends. You're asking them to do a lot in the NFL game with the additional blocking that many of them didn't have to do in college. And T.J. Hawkinson,
okay.
number 8 overall pick in 2019 and had a good rookie season with
I defended that well despite my incompetence. Somehow.
With the NFL game, a nice catch right there for a 1st down.
Let's put some pressure on him.
1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing again is Stafford.
Yeah.
Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith.
There we go.
The sack.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that.
Oh, went for the hit stick, and we totally missed him. All right, what are they going to do here?
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
They are punting.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st.
Okay.
The Chicago
So
set to get started, and they're hoping to
let's not sit back.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline because when you score
one of the mistakes I think I made when I'm first starting to get back to this game is I sit back and try to run the ball and kill the clock like starting in the 3rd quarter. And I end up letting teams back into the game. I didn't mean to recall this play.
And they've certainly been on point throughout, and they hook up again for another big play.
Here's a throw to his running back.
All right.
Complete.
Yeah, Foles is having a good one.
And it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They'll say no gain on the play.
Take this down to the end of the quarter.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more.
And we're going to go...
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Where's that? There's what I want. Empty tray stack, post wheel.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive.
Got Komet on the hook or Mooney underneath.
Now they'll throw.
There's Komet.
They'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Komet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able
That's
to
300 yards for
first catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
300 yards for Foles.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man open, it's Wims. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down.
Yeah, I got to turn these announcer guys down. I've had about... I went through one full season of them. I feel like I've had about enough.
It's Montgomery, and he'll get 7 yards from the 17.
I'm gonna start working on that next game.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both
hopefully I remember.
Season, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And tackled down after a gain of 3, leaves him with 1 yard to go on
third and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players.
Go back to the power.
Team.
Yeah, I like to run out of an eye. I don't know why teams don't do that so much anymore. Like the Bears don't even have a fullback on their roster.
That's a big day.
That's old school power football, man.
Will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
Well, that's a carry they have to
we can get Montgomery in there again.
This game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence.
Get in there.
He is in. Touchdown.
All right.
Chicago. David Montgomery. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears will add on.
Oh, did I miss that? Nope, thought I missed it.
Really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to go away from home, though.
All right, excuse my creaky chair. Sorry about that.
Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Let's see if we can put these guys away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. So here come the Lions now. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
All right.
Throw right away, and that's
let them have that.
Right side. That catch good for only a couple.
Foles is all excited on the sidelines.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Ooh, big hit by Trevathan.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that.
Time to go to work.
First down.
One of the feature points of the in route.
I like the player commentary though. I want to leave that.
For a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Stafford's having a good game,
Another first down.
despite the losing here.
A really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Go cover 3.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Catch is made by Hyan. A good rally to the football keeps him to
Second and 9.
and it's second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end.
Stay in the cover
Look at the size
3.
of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4",
And walk these guys up.
6'5" and up.
Am I?
Guys used to be
There we go.
basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies.
All right.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's
We're gonna stay in this nickel down the stretch here. I think I'm not switching out of it. I am gonna walk these guys up though. Nope. Nope. Maybe I'm not.
Stafford looks to throw again. Going underneath, he's got Hawkins.
Getting some hit sticks on guys with Smith.
The 33-yard line here. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
Okay. I mean, time is getting short here.
Not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. Trying to keep the drive.
Time is getting short.
This is play number 7 on
I'd
3rd
say
and
we may have this one under control.
in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. To the air again, Stafford.
Totally shrugs off the tackle.
T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the.
Oh, I got guys out of position. There's a guy wide open. Oh man. You know what? I called a play that made guys run around like chickens with their heads cut off, and had a guy wide open there.
Win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defense,
that happens to me more than I would like.
You got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play.
All right, let's get this ball back and kill this clock.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope.
Gonna go onside.
Slog their way downfield. They got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know, you
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the
Are you?
hands team
Okay, we got it.
get the football.
I'm gonna say, are you kidding me?
A miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Matt Patricia, recently fired, I believe, right?
Their chances of getting that done.
Is that right? Is he recently fired?
None. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Yeah, I think this offensive line is going to be okay.
They'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
We're going to be able to work with them. That was my concern about this franchise, was how things were going to go with the offensive line. But I think they'll be all right.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their
What do I want to do? Want to put the ball in the air here or run it more? Maybe we run it twice more. Like, we're going to run it now. And they're going to take another timeout if we don't get the first down. We got the first down. What were you worried about? So that's going to be about it, probably. I kneel only like the last play or two. I like to kind of, we only play 8 minute quarters. So I'll let him run the ball once or twice. We'll go, not no huddle. We'll go 2 clock.
I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control.
Actually, we'll run this last play, and that'll be it.
On 2nd down, Montgomery trying to bounce it outside.
So that's it.
Able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. He got
first game
with a 3rd and 2. I guess the simple
of the season, first game of the franchise. We got a victory. Took it to a division opponent. Some mistakes made on defense, some dumb decisions by me.
this one in the win column.
But yeah, can't be unhappy with it.
And partner, I must
Foles
say,
played very
good to see
well.
you again. Been too
Some of these
long.
wideouts
It's
played better than I thought they would.
isn't it?
Offensive line did better than I thought they would.
Weren't we together in preseason?
So yeah, I'm looking forward to this franchise.
Preseason. This is week 1.
I think this will be fun.
Real football.
Real
You know, I'm running my Steelers franchise alongside this. Oh, I missed the stats. All right, well, let's look at individual stats. Both quarterbacks with over 90% completion percentage. I mean, okay. It's a video game. Don't get excited. So Stafford, what do I care about Stafford? Foles, 312 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Montgomery ran for 90 yards and 2 touchdowns. Patterson, I don't know. I wasn't too impressed with him. Maybe I'll try him out of the single back sets a little bit. And see, I like him as a like a wideout. But I don't know about running the ball with him. Robinson had a great day. All these other receivers kind of came through when we needed them. Let's see what we had done defense here. Hicks, Urban, Roquan Smith had sacks. Trevathan and Mack, half a sack each. No picks. So that's about it. Thanks for watching the game. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel and giving it a like. This is a brand new channel I got started here. I'm going to be doing a lot of Madden content. And yeah, I hope you dig it. And whatever you do, I hope you have a great day. And I will see you next game.